Hey everybody, it is Haley with Trains and TCG. We are at the Marshalltown Public Library and we have set up an awesome layout of both Legos, of in-scale trains. Let's go through them. Right here we have Thomas and he is just chugging along. He's going around, there's little houses, there's trees, there's lots of snow. We'll move on to our next train, which is on these mini dioramas. It's an electric express with lots of little robots and gears. It's coming back around. On these mini dioramas, you can find Santa, a doggy, a tractor, all sorts of different minis and Mickeys. There's even a little tunnel that the train comes through. Let's see if we can time this right. Watch the tunnel. There it goes. Look at those robots. Those are cool, right? Alright, now we're moving on to the in-scale stuff. We have houses and we have a little, excuse me, construction area. There's a hamburger stand. And then we have a train that's Santa's work train. Look at how cool that train is.
I really like it.
So we were looking at Santa's work train. That's one of the other club members' trains. I believe that's Joe's train. Actually, there's two trains coming up. One is a passenger train and one is a steam train. So here comes the passenger train. It's the City Blues train. And then there is my green steam engine. Shout out to Ryan for helping me get a coupler attached to the tender on that, and a big shout out to In-Scale Train Boy, also known as Dennis. His weathered car that I got from him is on there. Watch it come through again. Back up a little bit.
Is he off, Joe? I see him off. Oh wait, on this turn he keeps on getting off. The real railroad is helping him, but
Here it comes. So I did do some research on this engine. It is a light mountain engine. And then I have little 3D printed snowmen. You guys have watched me make those. But we'll continue on to another part of this layout. So we got our junction going. There's little deer and horses and cars. I hear Emily from Thomas and Friends. She's making her way around this part of the layout, this loop. And then we have a ball diamond with a little bit of campfire over there. We have Emily passing by again. I thought this was Percy earlier, and that was just wrong of me. Emily is way cooler, but I still want a Percy. Alright, we're gonna keep going. We got horses, a farm. There's a hay baler back there. There's semis. And then we have cars. There seems to have been a car accident. Emily coming through again. Semis full of cars. And then we're moving on to the next junction, which has some construction going on. Look at that. Alright, we have another train coming by. We'll follow it for a little bit. It has some nice tank cars on it. I'm not sure who's running this train, but we're gonna go through the train yard. We got some parked trains over here. We got some pink coupe green cars, Milwaukee cars, Union Pacific. We don't have. Oh, nope. There's a refrigeration car. We got some trains coming. We have a passenger and a coal train. We've seen the passenger train a couple times. We got another steam locomotive sitting here, waiting its turn to come through. Keep on going. Just basically following those trains. We're heading into another farm layout. This one has horses and gravel and trees. And then we have this one, which has Linda's coffee shop, a gaggle of snowmen, some school buses, water tower. Let me scooch back a little bit. There we go. Keep going. Oh, our tanker train's coming back through. I'm gonna guess that that is Paul's train, since it is black tanker cars. All right, and we're turning and we're going through this part, which has a little town library, a fire engine house. There's cars, trucks. I think we're missing a building on this one, but here comes our coal train again. With our Union Pacific coal train cars. And a Union Pacific caboose. So, ouch. Some more houses. There's a Shell car or truck. They're washing the car on this one. Some more. We have a church and a little graveyard. Looks like there might be a funeral going on there. It keeps going. So far, comment what you think's been the best module and your favorite train. We're not done though. We're making our way through. We're gonna see the tanker car again. And there's snowmen. Water tower. Okay. We got a little shack. Trains. Or trees, not trains. We have a little town going on here, and we're gonna move on to this part of the layout where we have a school bus, some more buildings. One of my other trains I'm running today, which is the CSX, has a few cars on it, not too much on that one. I need to get some more rolling stock. Tell me what kind of rolling stock to get, and I'll add it to my rolling stock. And then we're looking at another module with another couple buildings on it. There's a police car. I can't tell if you can see it. There it is. And there's people sitting on benches. It's a nice little town scenery. We're gonna move on to this part where we're transitioning to a little country home. If you look closely, there's actually some construction going on over there. Oh, hello train, how are you doing today? Keep going. This home actually is solar powered panel, has a solar panel. And then we have this really cool module where you can see climbers and deer and hikers. There's actually a can you find on there. I've been able to find all of them. See if you can find some of them. And then we have another little barn, There's a green tractor, some grain silos. And we're coming over here to the gas station. And another house. This house has a garage where you can actually see inside. So it's not a house. I'm not sure. I'd have to be on the other side to see. And you guys know of my module with the windmill and the cows. The corn is still falling over. It's gotten hit by the wind because I live in windy Iowa. Then we're back at another junction where we're seeing lots of hay bales, more farm. There seems to have been a car accident over here. We'll keep going. We have Deer Creek Library. And we got a Purina Chow, and we have Emily again. Some more broken down cars. A camper van. Little deer and a tent. Someone's out camping. And we're coming back over here where we have some freight. I should have brought my crane freight car. That could have been fun to have set up over here with this. And then we're making our way back through to this part of the junction, which has some more houses. Now we'll move on to the Lego trains, so please hold on. All right, now we're over at the Lego trains. Here comes one of the Holiday Expresses we're running today. But we'll go through some of these buildings. As you can see, we have a little bit of Hogwarts going on. There's the Hogsmeade, Honeydukes, the Shrieking Shack. There's the carousel, the Ferris wheel back there. And then there is the Winter Village Station, Home Alone. We got a little bit of Hogwarts going on here. And then here comes the other Holiday Express. If you haven't seen this one, it has the little polar bear going up and down, ringing his bell, the steam's moving. And we have Chip and Dale at the city station. They're waiting for their ride, but there's no train stopping. And there's a school back there. There's the dragon. We have a little house. There's a skateboarder, and then you can see there's kids crossing the street to get to school. We have both Holiday Expresses coming now. Different train speeds. Then we have the food truck circle. There's bus. There's the different food trucks. And then our controllers for the trains. And we have just trains waiting to go. We've been changing those out. So we have a cool train yard. This is the freight forklift. That comes with the freight train, which is coming up here in our lineup. What are some of your favorite Lego sets? Comment down below. Let me know. Alright, and here we come up with some more. We have Elf Santa back there in his mail truck. There's the porta potty that everyone's been getting a kick out of. There's a small fire engine. There's the recycling truck. And then we have a really big fire engine or fire station. We have a parked train. It's holding some cargoes. All right, and we have the Hocus Pocus, and we have the police station, I believe. Here comes the Holiday Express again. Then we're getting more into the Christmas themes. We have the hot cocoa stand, the Nutcracker, Mr. and Mrs. Claus. And then there you can see the Scrambler in the background. Let's go back a little bit. That's pretty neat. Oh, and here comes the train again. And you can kind of see the up house from this side. And then we're seeing Santa. Look at Darth Vader. He has flippers. He's trying to swim in a frozen pond. Isn't that funny? Then we have the little house, getting with a little ducky on the roof. Pretty sure that's not where the ducky belongs. Here we come through. We're seeing more of Santa's reindeer. And then there's a little bakery, and then you can see the road that has all of the different buildings, the Alpine Lodge, Main Street. And then we're seeing the Elf's Clubhouse and the Gingerbread House. Little pond. And then we have the Christmas fire station, and you can see the postal service a little better from this angle. Don't touch, sweetie. And we're back to the beginning. Oh. There's a lot of last little details. We're back to the beginning of the train Legos, or Lego trains. Let me know what you guys think. Which ones were your favorite? Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!